Well, as input prices continue to weigh on the farm sector, producers are turning to Agricen's Titan XC. Now, it's proven to expedite nutrient availability and uptake, optimizing yield potential. Well, joining us now is Senior Director of Commercial Development, Scott Lay, connecting with us here this morning. Scott, what steps can farmers take now to better prepare their fields for already the next growing season?
Well, Janet, it's a pleasure to be with you. And as harvest season starts, obviously the attention in any farmer's mind turns to next year, the 2023 crop as it relates to dry fertilizer. Certainly you want to be able to apply the necessary prerequisite nutrients needed to fuel that crop. But as you just referenced, with input prices at higher levels than what any of us would like to see, it becomes more important to try to get more efficiency, more utilization of those applied nutrients. Titan XC is not a bad place to start.
Just mentioned Titan XC. Can you talk more about how it helps to improve that nutrient availability and uptake for a crop?
You bet. Titan XC has been on the market now since 2010. And since that time, it's been applied to in excess of, after this fall, about 65 million acres. We call it a fertilizer biocatalyst, Janet. And that's a fancy term for saying it helps to speed up or accelerate that mineralization or breakdown of the applied dry fertilizer nutrients. And that's important because as those nutrients become more available, it provides a benefit to next year's crop. And that benefit to the next year's crop includes better emergence characteristics, better plant health throughout the season, and that leads to a better and more consistent yield or ROI in the end.
Scott, do you have an idea about availability as folks right now contend with limited availability of some goods?
You bet. Thankfully, as it relates to this material, again, it's a biologically based, environmentally sustainable type of a technology. We're not constrained by any supply limitations. So it's readily accessible and ready to be impregnated on any ton of dry fertilizer that goes out the door this fall.
All right. Well, Scott, thank you very much for joining us. You can go online, of course, to cropfertility.com to learn more information. Agricen Senior Director of Commercial Development, Scott Lay, connecting with us this morning. Scott, we certainly appreciate your time. He is connecting with us today out of Bloomington, Illinois, another little corner of farm country.